Oh yeah, good morning. Life is Feudal, Forest Village, and our expedition is just about to return. We are in spring, year 37. So some years have passed since last we met, and you might already notice a couple change, or at least one change right in front of your face. I will go over everything shortly. I want to, all right, check positions of everybody's job, and everybody is where they should be. Um, gonna keep 2 laborers available, and we're gonna start speeding this up a little bit and see what we get for our expedition. I've got them on fruit right now. I'm filling that up. So, what? Expedition was lost. Ship and crew will not return. uh, my ship, my Titanic, my crew. Oh man, this sucks. So I gotta build a whole nother ship. Alright. What do they need flax for to build a ship? I don't know. Somebody knows. Alright, let's pause and let me check this out. Check out this little island. Remember it had the little land bridge that I terraformed right there that went there? Well, I was noticing that the villagers were walking down here, walking over here, walking this way, and so that big zigzag right there was a waste of time while they were doing all of that. So I figured, hey, let's try it and see if this increases their productivity. Not to mention, I think it looks really cool. I think that looks really, really cool. And gives them just a little bit more fishing space right there, and they're walking a shorter distance. Um, so let's look at the numbers. We'll go back 10 years. Now I just did this like a couple years ago, so this would have been when the construction was completed, and look at that. So yes, this has helped. Um, Hopefully it will get my fish production up a little bit better. Didn't mess around with this one or this one. I moved this one. It used to be sitting right there. I went ahead and moved it over and added another one here. So I've got a total of 15 fishermen, and I still need more. I terraformed a lot along this edge so that I could deepen the water here, which helps fishing, and trying to keep it as natural as possible. I'll still work on this a little bit. It's work in progress. Cows are doing fine. We got the stone towers guarding us there. I've got a house on pause. I want to make sure food is good. Vegetables are good. I'm just struggling with the meat and the fish. So I got to deal with that before I start banging out a serious population. So that one's going to stay on pause for a little while. This crop field has not been yielding very good on potatoes. They were only getting about, I don't know, 3/4 of the field harvested. And I think it's just because people live too far away. And so I abandoned that one for a year or two, and then I want to bump up my hay, so I went ahead and put grass in there. And I don't care if they complete that or not. Got a good orchard going here, but this is what I'm excited to show you. Uh, we're getting ready for donkeys. Caravan stables and a donkey farm. Um, awesome. Yes, awesome. Alright, unpause, go, and we're at a stage now where I can unpause this. I waited. I put this all on pause because I wanted to make sure I had good protection. So I built this little stone tower here and upgraded it all the way. And now that that's upgraded, I can't afford anybody to die right now. Alright, who can I take from a job somewhere? I think I can, no, yeah, we're pretty good there on the charcoal, so I'll take a couple kilners, a couple more kilners, and let's put somebody into building. You know what? I'm only going to put one person in building. I want 2 laborers. I can't remember whether I told you about the crypt. I think I did. Done bits and pieces of terraforming out here, which actually just made it look worse. I added 2 houses here. Upgraded. I wanted to get fishermen. I need to get housing closer to the fishermen. I think that will help with the production. And I also need to get another pasture going so that I can start getting the meat up. I also built more, I think I moved a hunter's lodge. I moved one a little bit further out and added either 1 or 2 more. I can't remember. Yeah, so there it is. God, even with these castle barns, they fill up. I was able to tear down one of the mines that was here and look forward to tearing this one down. And then I will put another castle barn here and a warehouse here. Hey, remember those trees I planted? I've been planting more here and there. And look at them, all growing up. This one I think grew naturally. So these big ones, take those down little by little. Need to think about an apiary as well and get some bees and honey production. But meat and fish first. I need to get that situated. I mean, it's been a major pain in the ass this whole play. So I don't know. I might even eventually abandon this altogether and just put the fisherman's lodge right there, you know, and even decrease their walking distance that much more. This may have been just a futile idea and all that stuff. Yes, we got a donkey. We got us a donkey. Hooray, donkey. I like to have a donkey. Now, the donkey caravans, those donkeys I don't think need water and hay and everything like that. So I don't need to put somebody on there unless I'm ready to start transporting goods from one location to another. This one's a different story. The donkey farm will require 1 person in there. And what I can do is move this donkey over there while I'm not using him, and hopefully he'll reproduce that much faster. Hopefully. Okay, now I'm curious. Can I do an animal expedition for more donkeys now that I have a donkey farm and a caravan? So we'll find out once that ship is constructed. It's going to take a little while. I don't have a lot of labor available. Okay, this just needs to run and do its thing. And we'll be back once something worthy of updating is worthy of updating you. So, see ya. Alright, we're back. Awesome. They did build a ship, and look at that. Yes, now that I have the caravan or donkey farm, I'm not sure which one allows me to do expeditions for more donkeys. And let's go ahead and do it. Even though I do believe, and I'm almost curious to test this, that this donkey, when you get an animal, it arrives pregnant. I know that has to be the case with like the pigs, the cows, and the sheep, because your pen only starts with one, and eventually you get two. So that one must be pregnant, and I wonder if that's the same case with the donkeys. I do not know. Somebody may be telling me, dude, donkeys can't have babies, so it's impossible. But no, they do. At least in this game they do, because in a previous build of this game, I have seen the donkeys multiply in the donkey farm. So it is a donkey farm, a farm. So okay, yeah, I got a couple more scarecrows in construction, just trying to help with some speed up the production a little bit, maybe increase it a bit. We don't know. I will say, I'll chime in on you know, how I changed from Fahrenheit to Celsius readout. I am digging the Celsius a lot more. I mean, I understand Fahrenheit very, very well. I mean, of course, that's what I've lived with all my life, and every number there makes sense when it's Fahrenheit, but I do like the Celsius, because it's an easy countdown to 0, and you know that's freezing. Yeah, I don't know. Take it for what it's worth. Yeah, we'll be talking about some of the pros and cons of this game here in the very near future, and you'll see them walking into the fence right here, and that's going to be on my list. Yeah, fabulous AI in this game. Okay, so now we just wait for this. Okay, I need to think about pies. And I got nobody on pies. Alright, we'll be back when something is worthy of reporting. See ya. And we're back. And I'm going to make use of my caravan stables. What I'd like to do is get some tools and clothing in one of these barns closer to these houses over here, just to make sure that everybody's getting what they need, and also charcoal, because I definitely have a surplus of charcoal up here. I can spread that out, and this is how we do it. Oops, not that. I want to add this. I want to move some charcoal from here to there, and we want to move some tools from here to there. Where are most of the clothing? So we've got to move some clothing from here to there. What else? Enough fruit and veggies there for that crew. Cool on the flower. Yeah, just checking what everybody needs. And make sure that it's nearby them. Yeah, yeah, pretty groovy. Definitely stocked on vegetables. We have diverted that crisis big time. In fact, we could probably start taking um, potato fields out of this run, or not like this season run, but not focus on potatoes so much in this section. This field is just bringing in a shit ton of potatoes. So, pretty happy with that. Unfortunately, without any mods, um, you have to watch these closely. There's a mod available, and I'm not using it, that allows you to control how much they will ship. You know, if you don't watch this, it's just going to move all of this charcoal from one barn to the other. So you have to like pause it or remove it, and it definitely adds to more micromanagement, which is kind of a drag. I wish it was way more automatic. How we coming along here? Alright, just waiting on some meat pies. And who's pumping out the meat pies? I got 9 sitting up there. Somebody could deliver those and start loading up the ship and get this expedition underway. Let's follow our donkey dude. Yeah, that's his name, Donkey Dude. Alright. Go, Alexander. He's old. 53. My goodness, he's been around a while. And look, he's even got the education. Oh, look at that. AI stuck on a building. God dang it. Devs, fix your game. It's great in a lot of areas. Having a blast playing it. No regrets or anything like that, but wow, there are some issues. Okay. Oh, I need to get a road in there, don't I? Yes, I do. I need to do a road. Because you know me and roads. I like them. Hey, did you notice that the visibility is a little bit better? Yeah? Yeah, it still rains a lot, and thunderstorms and all that stuff, but the fog. Hasn't been a lot of fog lately, has there? Well, let me show you why. I broke down and loaded up a new mod called Fog Off. I love the name. And allows you to control the density of the fog. So this is what I have changed mine to. And that was the first number I pumped in. And I like it. I can see what I'm doing. There's still a little bit of haze. And yeah, so the two mods I have going are the adjustable zoom and the fog off. Maybe later I'll start activating some of these because they don't really we'll see, but if I do, I will definitely post it here. And yeah, alright, pause off, fog off. Yeah, look at that. See, even scrolled out all the way. You can see what's going on. That's a tornado. The invisible tornado. Is it going to hit us? Nope. Sweet. Alright. How's our expedition coming along? Oh, alright. They're starting the construction on that. Alright. We just need to let it run and wait for temperatures to start getting down low. Actually, I can see if there's any harvesting. Make sure we get our goods before see, they did that whole field of grass, whereas before with the potatoes I couldn't get them to harvest a whole field of potatoes. Weird. Alright, I'll be back. Let's add this to the tips and tricks of the game. So let's say you realize, hey, I've got somebody with the Z's above their head. Well, let's find that person. Usually oh, we got somebody in the hospital with rabies, probably. Yes. Alright, so let's find the person with the Z's. Okay, you're wondering, okay, why has this person got the Z's over their head? You got to figure out what it is that they're doing. The first clue is, what are they carrying? And a lot of times that will, you can tell, you know, okay, this is a hunter because they're carrying a bow. You can tell a fisherman because they're carrying a fishing pole. Eventually you'll learn that by just playing the game. But another way that you can do it is if you just click on the person that has the Z's over their head, you can see that the role that they play. So okay, this is a furnace worker, a smelter. And then you can easily identify where it is that you've misplaced one of your workers. Sometimes it's a lot of times it's going to be a builder, you know, after a job is done and stuff like that. Alright, that's it. End of tip. Okay, we're back, and our stone mine here is emptied, which is good. I would love to use the space for a pasture, and to make more room we're gonna tear all this down. That was just recently built, and let's get some workers, some laborers on there. Did I get this one or not? I guess I could have checked down there, and yes I did. Okay, let's crank that up. God, I'm gonna have to think about placing more storage. How's our expedition doing? Only about halfway through. We're early spring, year 38, getting close to making our job transitions and putting people in the fields. I was looking just a minute ago to see if I have any other stone mines on backup to start mining, but all the other mines that I have are ore mines. So let's find ourselves a nice stone deposit close to home, but not too far out. But that's a really nice one right in there. A couple decent ones there. What do we got over here? A nice one right there. What do you think? I would need to keep it kind of close to some housing and close to warehouses. I can keep that running. I don't need to pause it. So somewhere over here would be nice. 4475 70 4474. What if we flip it this way? 45. Alright, I'll take 45. 4,500. Yep. We'll put it right there. And look over here. Oh, dang it. I forgot to upgrade this house again. I I did that with this house. I was coming over here to show you this house that I built, and I forgot to upgrade it. A couple people were homeless in the winter time. Luckily was able to get it upgraded without them freezing or starving. So yeah, this little homeless person here, probably gonna have a couple. Yeah, so, and I just added this one, as you can see. Cool. Yeah. And there's still going to be room for a barn and a warehouse here once this ore mine is finished out. Okay, just need to wait and let them get on with their thing, and check back. I think I'm going to be okay with food. I'm still nervous just because of the meat, so I want to get this pasture in and the cattle up a little bit, and then I'll finish this larger house out, even though I keep expanding with one house at a time, a little smaller house at a time. I'm okay with that. I think it's going to help with the increasing the production of our fish. That's my hope. So let's take a look at this. In the last 10 years, I've had fishermen on it full time. Starting to decrease a little bit. How's this one? Over a 10-year period. Decreased a little bit and then leveled out. This one is fairly new, so yeah, it's not going to go back so far. But it's bringing in a lot of fish. I'm happy with that. It's just still not enough, man. This one's not so great. Not as great. This one covers more water, evidently, than this one. Yeah. How's this one doing? Bam. That's good. Maybe I ought to think about moving the port and putting some more fishermen along here. Might have to do that. We'll see. Oh, job transition. Alright, I gotta get on with that. We'll be back. Okay, we're back. Let's lay us a pasture and we'll call it a day. Alright. I'm not gonna do a 2-space gap this time. We're just leaving 1 space for it. Aww. Well, I changed my mind. Maybe I am gonna bring in a couple of spots since it doesn't quite line up perfectly. I want to go kind of big on this one. Alright, let's bring it out 1 more bump. And over there 1 bump. Yeah. Yes or no? Alright, where's the entrance? I see it. Okay. Yes. Right there. Beautiful. Perfect. I'm happy. Yes. Okay, what else we got going on here? Nothing really new. Just need to let them get on with it, do their thing. I've got some terraforming, big one, out here. In fact, let's knock this down. I don't need every single available person. on this. We'll just put 3. No rush on that one. Probably gonna just mess things up even worse by doing what I'm doing there. But I want to kind of smooth this out. I don't like all these funky lines in there, and it just doesn't look natural at all. Alright, I'm gonna crank it up, and in the next episode hopefully we're gonna see some cows in this pasture. See ya. Have a great one.